We're back with Brock, and it's time to celebrate Aubergino's birthday. All right, so Brock is suffering a little bit. He was in the middle of eating a pizza, and it spoiled while he was eating it, which, sure, that happens. And so he's feeling a little unwell. He's trying to get Aubergino um, kind of get his milestones covered, but I don't think we're going to see all of them happening, to be honest, because we just have very little time to age him up. It's actually he's aging up in a day. That's right. It's now time for Aubergino's birthday. Um, I think we, yeah, I think we're going to do it without anyone here. I don't think he's going to really do a whole party or anything. There's some sketchiness with Aubergino's mom and everything, and it's probably best if we just leave things alone. And, with the way, like, his relationships are, if he invites the wrong person, they're going to become, like, his best friend and constantly pester him with phone calls until he just wants to scream from all of the attention. So, we're gonna make a cake. We're gonna age up Aubergino. I'm gonna try to hang on to the cake so that we can age up Brock tomorrow. Now he is having bad luck, so this could be a bad thing. Let's hope not. How did you mess your diaper? You had no issue just 2 seconds ago. Let's change your diaper. Let's hope that the cake makes it through. We don't want a fire. I also don't remember having this much money. It has been a while since I've played, so there's like a little bit of trying to remember where I left off going on here, but I definitely knew that we had to age them up. I know that we need to get this business to a level 5. We're not even at like 2.5 at this point. Oh, we did sell something. Okay, this bad. Oh, hello, 774. Nice. Now he's going to walk. Oh, oh my goodness, he's actually using his own mailbox and not the one on the other side of town. Overall, you could have fooled me that it's a bad luck day because things are going pretty well. Did you not feed him though? Could you feed the poor hungry child? Actually, you know what? Where's the cake? Resume the cake. No, we can't have cake. What am I talking about? We can't have cake because then I can't use it the next day. You know what? Once we have him aged up, we can make like an actual real meal and feed him. Oh my goodness, that cake looks disgusting. Oh, yuck. I would not want to eat that, but luckily they don't have to eat it. They just have to blow out candles with it. So we're going to go ahead and help little Aubergino blow out his candles. Why are you putting him down? Don't put him down. Help him blow out his candles, and then y'all can eat. You'll, I know you're probably going to want to eat this cake for some reason, but I know it's an awful cake, but you can get there. You can get to the cake. You can age up the kid, and then we'll tuck the cake away for tomorrow, and you can make a nice meal for the two of you. Wouldn't that be lovely? Oh, he spit all over the cake. Yum. Okay. Well, we're going to randomize, I think, a little bit because I don't really want to have, oh, this actually kind of does not fit at all. Charmer loves to socialize and spoiled. Now, Eggplant Generation is basically going to be an evil romantic bro. So I guess Charmer does work. Yeah, we'll go with it for now. And we're gonna go ahead and add some birthday candles back to this cake. And we're gonna give Aubergino a little makeover. And there's our Generation 2 heir, Aubergino, as a toddler. I had a lot of fun doing this. It's a lot easier when you have some extra CC tossed in there because purple is normally a really difficult color in this game. So we have a few more options. It's still not, fantastic, but as you can see, a lot more options than I typically would have. I'm really loving his little winter outfit. This is just, he looks like you want to just cuddle him up because he's so cute. Yeah, and while they enjoy their meals, I need to do... Oh, great, he's a messy eater. Oh, the messy eater ones... Actually, in a Rags to Riches, there's kind of an advantage to the messy eater, especially when you have this trash can or one of these that pays for things, because they tend to leave a pile of trash around once they're done eating, and when they do that, you can sell it and make some money. Now, of course, this time he didn't leave that for me to show you, but yeah, okay, so we need to kind of figure out what we're doing with his room. Right now, he's kind of sharing a room with Dad's stuff, but and with the cat's stuff. Eventually, I'm hoping we'll have enough money that we can really expand out and kind of fix things up a bit. Okay, so we've managed to get a bed, toy box, some toys, lighting, and little tables. We were able to put in doors into their rooms. I also added a door here for him to be able to more easily get into the bathroom, and it kind of gives him a secondary way to get through there. We expanded on the kitchen a bit here. I have a new sink, and we put in the island here. At some point, I'll get stools, but I don't think it's like a high priority. I'd like to wait until we have a bit more space, because it's a bit cramped in there right now. But we also got a little chair for Aubergino and a new lamp there. And one thing I'm looking at mentioning space is that I can expand this by an entire series of blocks for only 148 simoleons. So if we drag all of this out, that's quite a bit of extra space. So we could just shift everything over a little bit here. I might actually want that there. And we have a little bit more room to just kind of move around. I could probably eventually get another over there. I don't know that I forgot to finish off that. I don't know that we need a lot more than that right now. I want to expand both of these rooms at some point and also add on like a whole studio. There's a lot of things at some point we'll probably just fully like take it all out and rebuild again. But yeah, I think I'm gonna hang on to the money for a little bit right now, see what kind of things we need. I do wonder if maybe we could use a TV and we could use a computer. Probably could use a computer a bit more because it's such an essential part of just gameplay in general. And I'm wondering if we could expand both of these things out this way. We could bring this over here a little bit more. Then the potty isn't directly in the kitchen, and that might leave me room, maybe if I even turn it this way. Right now, he doesn't have a partner or anything, so we don't really need a lot of space there. He can get by on just one side. And I absolutely love this desk. I use it all the time. It has some great, like, painting details on there. And it's, yeah, just another great piece by Shino. But I think I'm going to shift that one over. Ooh, I don't know. Then we might have to actually extend this as well, which means I would have to extend this for size purposes. And then we have actually come out of the micro home. So we should probably just make that a residential. And I think we'll be good that way. Then we can slip that back here and just make some adjustments to the roofs. Finish off the bit here. I feel like I'm not spending money. It's kind of strange. We did all of that and really didn't seem to like affect our income at all. Okay, we can put that as far back as there. And we could keep that door there. Or we could move it further over and allow for us to put all of this on one side. Because then we could potentially sneak in a little table over here so that everyone who comes here has something or some place to sit. I think kind of keeping with the whimsical look we've got going here. I really like these by Sixam. They're from the Purrfect Cat Cafe set, and I kind of like how that looks here. Oh my goodness. The chairs that come with this are perfect. And it looks like there's actually a counter. Now I wonder if that's functional. There is an entire back and everything to go with this set, but it will mean we need to do a little rearranging here. Okay, so with this current arrangement, they will need to go through a bathroom to get into their home, but eventually I can put a door in on the other side, or we can rearrange things. We're just trying to make this space work as it is right now, because I really wanted to use this counter because it's kind of perfect. I realize it's purple. I really should make it green. That would make more sense for us. There's actually a couple of options. I think I'm going to go with that one. And yeah, I think we're actually going to leave the purple just because it's kind of fun. And so then we have the public bathroom, which this should be all that they need. And then over here we have the extras that we need for just the family. It's a little silly and a little strange at the moment, but it should work. I'm going to see if I can expand at some point, but we only have 176 simoleons left, and we need 75 to open the business. And I'd like him to be able to complete at least one more thing over here. This room is so awkward as well. The whole thing will eventually need to be reconfigured, but we'll make it work as it is for now. We've got a cookie hiding out in here. And I just kind of stretched out the kitchen, added another spot there. Yeah, awkward as heck, but we'll make it work. All right, so his needs are pretty good, and he is tired. So we're going to have you go ahead and get to sleep, and we're going to have you craft another ceramic so we can fill up these shelves and get this place open. I did check. There is a tend option, so this should function as the other thing did. I figured it would. I figured that was kind of the whole point of that CC pack, but I'm looking forward to using more of the set as we can afford more. I also just realized I never finished buying the stuff here. Yeah, we have so much to do, and I've been getting so easily sidetracked. It's kind of driving me crazy. Oh, great. Aubergino hates bedtime. That's what we need. All right. Well, why don't you come out here and go ahead and stack some shapes. And then when you're done with that, you can come all the way out here and play with the dolls. And then we'll try to get you back to bed. Now, so far, all of his pottery has been poor quality. So it's probably not going to make a lot to start with. And we also run the risk of customers breaking the pottery. So really hoping that we can get that skill to make it unbreakable at some point. All right, we're already at level 3 of pottery skill, which is great. He's just angry. Why don't you finally maybe go to bed? Hey, this one actually turned out excellent. It's about time we got one that was good because we need it. Did I give her a key? I don't... Yeah, I suppose you can have it. It is your child. Okay, this one came out normal. I'm gonna go ahead and get that glazed. Hopefully she's not too much of a distraction because we have far too much to do. I want to keep going as many as I can as long as I keep 75 simoleons so that we can open the business. We've opened a few new things, but I want to first finish doing all of the variations of this pot. I just realized we have those teas for sale yet. I think I'm just going to go ahead and sell this. Oh, actually, Mom is here. So why don't we get her to help us go potty while Brock deals with his needs. It's very awkward getting around all of this. I think he just skipped going to the bathroom. Hopefully it's because he just is being annoying and not because he can't get there. Aubergino has learned to communicate. Yay. Okay, but can you potty train, please? Now use the toilet. You can't because there's a chicken leg in your way? What? What could possibly be preventing you from using this? There shouldn't be any reason you can't get to it. Let's try another arrangement like that. Actually, I prefer to have the sink closer to the door. Okay, let's go here. Okay, what was in the... Was it really... I've done arrangements like that before, so I don't know why that was a problem. But he's going to get some skillful sleep today. So hopefully we can build... I'm hoping the pottery skill. Go for the... Okay, cross-stitch works too. And then when he wakes up, he can glaze that. Oh, and Mommy's reading him a bedtime story. He's not happy about it, but it was nice of her to do it. And Kato is uncomfortable. Oh, you brought us some presents, though. That was very nice of you. I think we're just gonna slip those over here and open that up when we have a chance. Are you being a creep and watching us? Look, we're still mad at you. You told us you didn't want to marry us. You were too in love with your fiance. And then you end up marrying someone else? Rude. I just think she doesn't like our green hair. Seriously, I know you don't like to sleep, but you need to sleep, little dude. You're hungry? So am I. Alright, let's pull this out. We're gonna eat some French fries. Actually, that sounds really good about now. Hello, kitty. We haven't seen you in a while. I love that he has his own little chair. Alright, Brock. We're gonna wake you up so we can get to work here. Just one more thing, and then we can open for the day. Because I want to see what kind of money we make. You know, if we do well enough, I could rearrange everything again and maybe actually manage to make something that functions a whole lot better than this mess. Alright, that is there. Let's open up and let's tend to this. He likes the music, but I bet he'd like it better if customers actually came in. Okay, let's see. We did have a bit of an issue with this before, where they weren't coming into the building. Let's see. Hopefully they'll find their way in. There we go. Now, can I go over here, welcome you to the business? I have to stop tending to do it, which is kind of frustrating. I wish you could just wave and be like, hey, so welcome. So glad you could make it. And then we're going to welcome Evie. And then we're going to go back to tending. So hopefully some people buy stuff. Well, they like the cat, but nobody's actually bought anything. You brought the bills, didn't you? Let's get the mail. Oh, wait, we had a birthday. So there might be some stuff in there that we can purchase. Can you get the mail? What do you mean you can't? Really? How about now? How is that in your way from getting... I swear, some days. And I love that he had to change. Alright, let's go back here and welcome a few people to our business. Oh, we are selling things and I didn't even realize it. Okay, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay, we're making some money. This is good. This is good. Alright, now we're going to go back over here and tend this. We haven't sold any drinks, but we have sold lots of pottery. Oh, and there's a toy. We're just going to go ahead and put that in here. Aubergino's finally sleeping, so that's good. I'm actually not sure how we're doing on the actual sales. How much are we actually making? I keep forgetting I still have to knit some giftables. We just haven't had time to do anything. It would be nice if we could afford an employee. Okay, I think he's going to stop tending so that he can get over here and start crafting some new ceramics. I want to do the concentric. Okay, stop. Okay, you gotta make some more stuff to sell. He loves pottery, which is great. It cost us 160 to make that. Ouch. I hope it sells really well. Okay, there's still one piece of pottery left. Can we hire staff? Okay, if we hire someone, it will cut into our profits a bit, but I think we'll make it back. Because if we can keep working and making more pottery... Okay, Brock's got his birthday coming up. We're level 4. Oh yeah, we do still have to celebrate his birthday. I keep forgetting about that. Okay, we got someone hired. We're going to glaze this. I've actually never made these before. Are these from the... I think these are from the fairy pack. Those are really cute. Okay, we're gonna get that over here onto a shelf. Alright, excellent. We got someone working. Sort of. She's spending more time talking than working, but we can at least keep going. We have an employee now. As long as we make more money than the employee costs, we're good. Sorry, Freya, we can't make it right now. I wish that we could be like, we'll be there in a bit, but unfortunately that's not an option. I think there is a mod for that, but it was not working the last time I tried. It was either not working or not publicly available yet. Can we actually tell you to work? Because it doesn't seem like you're actually working. And we do have it set for them to drink coffee and buy items and all of that, so people should be ordering, but last time we had tons of people ordering, and this time nobody is. It's kind of strange. Okay, if this is correct, these will sell for 360. That's a pretty good profit. Yeah, I do think we need to get better about welcoming customers. Our celebrity level is dropping. And we're getting a exception. Hey, mastery perk. In the zone. If Brock continues, he can enter moments of serious focus where he won't have to worry about motives. Oh, heck yes. Especially since your motives are kind of failing. Oh, and we sold our beanie. That's probably going to be the biggest profit we've had today. Which is pretty sad. Okay, and I think selling that... you could have sold the plate. Why did you go all the way in there? He's walking all the way over. Why does he do this? Alright, little Aubergino's up. And he's hungry. He's going to play in the toilet. Okay, we need you to ask Brock for leftovers. You want some french fries. He's going to get you some of those when he gets back in 3 years. Why is everyone setting off fireworks on our front lawn? You're starting fires. This is dangerous. Go away. Has this been a thing anyone else is experiencing? Every time I have a small business lot, they're here just setting off fireworks constantly. And I don't know why this is. It has happened in every one of my saves. Aubergino loves water. He discovered that while playing in the toilet. So that's great. He's also hungry because his dad didn't feed him. Okay, these are spoiled, so we're going to give you these. Grab a serving of that. And I think we're actually at the point where we need to age up Brock, or he's going to age up on his own and be unhappy with me. So we're going to get this out here. We're going to have him blow out his candles and finally reach adulthood, which is crazy. I can't believe we're at this point already. And I feel like I haven't accomplished nearly what I wanted to. We do have a lot going for us. We have a fully functional house, but I honestly thought the money that we were making would have made us get so much further than this by this point. It's kind of strange. We are throwing this cake out because that is just disgusting. So we're going to plop that in there. And we also had some stuff in the fridge that is spoiled. So we're going to have him deal with that. We're going to have you vacuum. And here's what I was talking about earlier. The kids leave food on the floor. So, and yeah, piles of it. So we can just go ahead and drag that over here. So our little messy eater is actually a profitable little messy eater. All right, I think business is not exactly booming today. It looks like our employee has just left the building. So we're going to go ahead and close for the day. Apparently, somewhere, we made a profit of 1,177. We did pay out 100 for our employee, but we made a lot there. Now I'm not seeing revenue from services 100. So somebody was apparently buying some of the drinks and even 100 simoleons. Growth opportunities, they're looking for more activities to do. And I think at some point we can accomplish that. We need more things for them to eat or drink. But we did see pretty significant growth here in our popularity, I guess that would be. So I think, well, renown is the word I was looking for. I think we're doing better, but we're really going to need to kick it into gear if we want to make that 5 stars. And then on top of it, I have to stop forgetting that he is supposed to be working on his wellness skill as well. He does not have very good skill there. It's just so many things to remember, but he is only just now an adult. We have all of his adult time, all of his elder time. We can do it. We got this. It's gonna happen. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Wishing you a day full of purrs, whimsy, and wonder. Don't forget to paw that like button if you enjoyed curling up here today. And remember, stay cozy, stay kind, and stay curious.